Are flexible work programs beneficial, where employees get to work from places like here and here? It's a resounding yes, according to a study by MIT and the University of Minnesota. Apparently, workers can get more done outside of the office. But working from home takes a lot of focus and discipline. I happen to have a lot of experience in this area, so today I have 5 tips for you to help make your work from home story a successful one. Let's go. Tip number 1 is to get some accountability. You can do this in a few different ways. You can join an online group, use a freelance work tracker, and or use a project management system like Basecamp or Trello. You just want to make sure you have some kind of system in place to keep you accountable with what you need to get done. You do not want to sit down to work and then be off on some kind of Buzzfeed quiz trying to find out what kind of cat you are. I know you've done it. Tip number 2 is treat it like a real job. It doesn't matter where you're working from, it's still a real job and you need to treat it that way. Part of that is get up and get dressed. This can make a tremendous difference in your productivity. I know it's tempting to stay in your pajamas, but you'll feel a lot better if you get dressed like you're actually going to work. Treating your mobile work like a real job also requires a schedule. It can be flexible and on your own terms, but you need something that you consistently stick to keep your brain on task. Tip number 3 is to create a supportive environment. Just like wanting to stay in your pajamas, it can be tempting to want to sit on your bed and work from your laptop all day. But this can put a lot of strain on your neck, shoulders, and back, and also blur the boundaries between your home life and your work life. You want to set up a space specifically for your work that will signal your body when you go to that space or sit in that space that it's time to get to work. Tip number 4 is to set boundaries and more boundaries. When you are working from home, people tend to think that you're not really working and they like to interrupt. So set boundaries on calls, emails, and visits. Make sure you respect your own working hours and that others do the same. Tip number 5 is to take breaks. Especially if you're passionate about your work and you're working from home and you're comfortable, you can get into a mode and just spend hours on the computer without taking any breaks. Your brain is actually more focused and productive if you work in sprints. You can use a Pomodoro timer to set blocks or even an app like iCare to remind you to look away from the screen from time to time to help protect your eyes. Implement these tips and you are going to be working from home productively and fabulously. Links to all the resources listed in this video are in the full blog post that is listed below in the description via Cafe Quill, so make sure that you check that out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and be sure to share it with someone else that would find it helpful. And don't forget to subscribe for more useful videos and tutorials to help you grow your business online as a freelancer, entrepreneur, or digital nomad. I wish you a fabulous week.